What's man talking about? Man saying she's not good in bed and that. Like, bro, listen. I'll be real. That's the least important thing, bro. That's the least important thing, because if she's your wife and she's gonna be with you for the long haul, anything you want her to do, yeah, she'll do it anyway. Because that comes from being tactically versatile. You get me? If you need to program her to be a certain way, then you can do that. You can do Pep. You do what Pep done with John Stones, bro, and turned him into the best DM in the league. You know, like that. So why can't you turn her into a baddie, fam? You get me? But the home training's way more important. She's got to have the foundations of the home training, bruv. And then you could turn her into the best DM in the world from centre back, bro. You know, like that. That's what you got to do.
If I'm going to go into something, it's got to be serious. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not on playing games.
So what would you consider now serious? Like, if you were to meet a woman, what would you need from her?
I want to get married.
Yeah, but
No,
what
you
would
don't.
you need from her in order for you to look at her like, yes, I would marry you?
Tight pom-pom. Be able to.
Why is that your number one?
No. It's got to be tight. It's got to be smell good. Yeah.
But wouldn't you want more substance from a woman if?
The thing is, yeah, he's running game. But the thing is, yeah, if you're on a date, yeah, and you're looking for marriage, yeah, you definitely, the amount of times he's spoken about pom pom on this date, this is a brother that's looking to smash. Don't get me wrong, innit? You know, like that, because, bro, you wouldn't have gone in for the 2-foot challenge so early if you was looking for a wife. You just wouldn't. You know, like that. You just wouldn't as a man. You know, like that. And the thing is, yeah, if you're going to marry a thing, like he's saying marriage, bruv, no man wants to get married, bro. Like, man, the only time men want to get married is when they know that they're punching and they want to lock their woman down. Other than that, men just get to a point where the gal gives them an ultimatum and says, listen, yeah, like, what is it? It's been 2 years. It's been 3 years. When you going to put a ring on my finger? And bro, sooner or later, man, them just throw in the towel. Do you know what I mean? I've never met a man that's like, I really want to get married. Why? You know, like that. Unless you know you're with a bad thing, yeah, and you know if you don't put a ring on it, she's out of it. You know, like that. That's the only time I see it. So man ain't doing this marriage thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, trust me, the whole marriage and the wedding day, that's all for women. Do you know what I mean? And furthermore, yeah, it's one of them ones where what you need to realize also, man's talking about smashing. Smashing your wife is probably going to be 1% of your marriage, blood. 1%. Because if you're going to be with this woman for the rest of your life, how much sex do you think you're having, blood? Real talk, man, them, if you've lived with a ting before, yeah, bro, listen, you'll go 5 days without beating and you don't miss it, bro. Because it's there whenever you want it, bro. Do you know what I mean? When the sex is there, you don't want it, bro. Man, them that are thirsty, yes, because they can't have it whenever they want it, bro. That's why them man are at home bashing, bro. When you got your gal there, whenever you want it, and then if you want to throw kids into the mix as well, and all these up, bruv, you're not mashing every day. It's impossible. Chopping down your wife every day, that's not real life, innit? So when man's talking about tight pom pom, it's like, bro, listen. Come on, bro. You need someone that you can be around that you don't want to kill, bro. That's it. You just need to have a good friendship with this gal, blood. That's it. That's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for someone to join your team and you're just looking for someone that's not going to fuck up the formation, you know, like that. You might be playing right back today. Today we might need a DM. Do you know what I mean? We might need you at left mid today, babes. You know, like that. That's what it is, bro. That's what man them need. That's what you need, someone that's tactically disciplined, bro. Do you know what I mean? Has got a good technical foundation, fam. This is what man need. This is what man need. If man think they're getting married and they're mashing down the yard and going on holidays and all these things, bro, it's fake. That Instagram stuff is fake, blood.
I'll be able to cook. You have to be able to iron. You have to be able to hoover. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do all the house stuff.
So you want a traditional wife?
Yeah. No, my woman's got
Every
to
man
cook,
wants that.
she's got to iron, and she's got to clean. It's a woman's job.
So say you had this wife, right, this woman, you met her, she's beautiful, yeah, everything that you like. She cooks, she cleans, she believes in traditional household, but she's not good in bed.
Then it's a myth.
You would leave that?
I wouldn't even be with it. How would we even get to her being my wife?
Because she's not had sex with you yet.
Then she wouldn't be my wife. I believe in sex before marriage, astaghfirullah.
Man said the stuff for a lot. Hey, my guy, you know. Oi, Spray. Hey, bro, this guy is turning into a national treasure, you know. Unbelievable guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Unbelievable guy. I hear it though, but the thing is, look what she's saying, bro. If a gal is gonna offer you all of those things, yeah. If she's gonna offer you all of those things, yeah, and she's not crazy in bed, who cares? If she's not crazy in bed, it's probably because she's not a hoe, blood. You know, like that, and that's not a problem. You know, like that, because if you're marrying her, yeah, mandem, you shouldn't be marrying hoes anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've got a ting that is very tactically well drilled. She's got very good fundamentals, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Multifunctional player. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? It doesn't matter if she ain't got no. It don't matter if she ain't got no 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 attributes. It doesn't mean that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Do you know what I mean? She could still be Bukayo Saka. You know them ones, and Saka still puts up the numbers, bro. You know, like that. Every team needs a player like that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Left wing back, left back, can play in the 8, can play right mid, puts up numbers, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Man, them need a thing like that. That's what you need, fam. You know what I mean? Man don't know. That's what I mean. Well-mannered as well. What's man talking about? Man saying she's not good in bed and that. Like, bro, listen. I'll be real. That's the least important thing, bro. That's the least important thing, because if she's your wife and she's going to be with you for the long haul, anything you want her to do, yeah, she'll do it anyway. Because that comes from being tactically versatile. You get me? If you need to program her to be a certain way, then you can do that. You can do Pep. You do what Pep done with John Stones, bro, and turned him into the best DM in the league. You know, like that. So why can't you turn her into a baddie, fam? You get me? But the home training's way more important. She's got to have the foundations of the home training, bruv. And then you could turn her into the best DM in the world from centre back, bro. You know, like that. That's what you got to do. That's exactly what you got to do. So when man are saying, right, if she's got all of the skills and that, but she can't mash, yeah, nah, that's crazy. That doesn't make no sense. That don't make no sense, bro. Man, them don't do that. Because more times, yeah, the things, yeah, that are the baddest beats in your life, you'll never end up wifing them. You know why? Because they're either mentally unstable or they're hoes, bro. You know them ones. Or she been passed around like a spliff, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Passed around like the PS5 pad. It's crazy. Like, this is just what it is. This is just what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Because I can guarantee you the majority of the man, yeah, watching this, the thing that they're with long term is not going to be the thing that they've had the best sex with. It's not going to be.
What about sex before relationship?
That's mad what I said, but how would you be my girlfriend?
But then how would you expect a woman with a low body count
but the thing is,
to free up before she's even anything to you?
No, but the thing about it, yeah.
True
Tell her,
story.
like, I'm being silly. You can teach.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you wouldn't call that off?
You could teach, innit?
There you
How
go.
often do you have sex?
I haven't had sex for ages, unfortunately. That's why I'm here today.
He's lying.
And I bought the Gucci.
That-
I'm actually going for it today.
Okay, but that's not freeing up nothing.
No, I'm actually going for it today.
Okay, I'm just being-
No, I'm telling you, I'm actually going for it today.
Not with me.
I'm going for it with you.
No,
Trust me.
it's not happening. The Gucci is not something that I'm going to be like, oh yeah, he's got a Gucci top, let me give it to him.
Yeah.
She is though. She is though. And let me tell you why. This gal said that 4 bags ain't a lot of money. She also said that she needs a man that earns over 6K. A man that earns more money than them. The reason why men wear designer clothes is because it's peacocking, bruv. It's to let gal know that, yo, I'm about this money life. I've got this money. This is why men wear these things. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's wearing a Gucci t-shirt. And it's a nice t-shirt, but it's just a black t-shirt, bro. I'll go and get a Primark t-shirt, just an all black plain t-shirt. And it will fit me the same. It might even fit me better. You know, like that. And I'll sit there and I'll look just as good. But man, they're going to get made in the same factory. She ain't earning 6K a month. There's no way. But they'll be made in the same they'll be made in the same factory. And even the material doesn't matter. Because people talk about material, bro. It's all about the shape of your body. It's all about the shape of your body, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of man wearing designer clothes, yeah? But them man have got council bodies. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense, bro. If you ain't got a proper physique, yeah, it don't matter what you put on it, bro. The amount of fat man I see wearing Louis Vuitton things, bro, and them man are shaped like an ice cream truck. It don't make no sense. It's all about how your clothes fit you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. So I could put on a t-shirt, a nice loose t-shirt, and be like, all right, cool. Like this will drop nice from my shoulders and that, cool. And then them other fat man will wear the same thing as me, and it don't run the same. Do you know what I mean? So when these guys say, oh, I wouldn't free it up because you're wearing Gucci, it's a lie. Because if my man came in head to toe Primark and stuff like that, she's judging man immediately, whether girls would admit it as not or not. And this is why I like to dress neutrally all the time, bro. I go on dates in my basketball jerseys. I got like about 50 basketball jerseys. I go on dates in basketball jerseys and shorts and trainers. My trainers might cost more than a whole outfit, but it doesn't matter. But the point is, you're not going to look at me and say, oh yeah, he's got money. You know what I mean? It's, does he look nice? Yes or no? It's not a money thing, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because it's none of your business. If you lead with your wallet, you can't really complain about gal only wanting you for your money. That doesn't really make sense.
Want me to?
Listen, stick up in a sec.
Okay.
I have bad angles, yeah?
Yeah, we all do.
But I have bad angles, so it's like on pictures or in things, it's a madness.
Yeah.
But in real life, am
Yeah.
I better in real life? Or obviously,
To
you
be
ain't seen my
honest,
pictures.
I haven't seen your
Yeah, that's
photos.
what I'm saying, but I'm alright, innit?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
alright.
a fucking butters.
No.
Thank you.
No,
Do you get what I'm saying?
you're not ugly.
Nella's not on my level.
I think Nella's beautiful.
Nella's not on my level.
Hey, Spray, you're a G.
Nella's a beautiful woman.
Now, she's a beautiful black woman.
Yeah. So why is she not on your level then? Why is she not on your level?
Beautiful black woman.
Why are you breathing like that?
That's just what I do when I say something mad.
Oi, bro. Yo, big man, listen. I'll be real, yeah. I'll be real. It's one of them ones where, unfortunately, yeah, when it comes to our value in the dating market, yeah, it's rigged in the favor of women. And the reason why is that because men behave the way they behave, because biologically we're designed to hunt, yeah. So because of that, a lot of women overestimate how good looking they are. They also overestimate how good their personality is. You know the amount of girls that say, oh, I'm funny. It's like, bro, you're literally not funny. The amount of girls that think they're funny, it's like, bro, like, I've done stand-up comedy shows, yeah, and I make a living off my personality. I can judge better than most. Like, you don't make a living off your personality because you don't have one. You know, like that. So it's one of them ones where when things think they're funny, yeah, their idea of funny is just being rude and sarcastic, and like, that's not rude. I mean, that's not funny. You're just actually just like, you're just annoying. You know, like that. And it's just like, in general, they're not funny because they don't have to be funny, bro. Do you know what I mean? They don't have to work on themselves. They don't have to work on themselves. Self-improvement is very rare from them because they can get through life just being who they are, bruv. You know, like that. It's crazy. And no one really tells them the truth anyway. Like, if they're fat, no one calls them fat. Like, she's turned around saying, oh, she's a beautiful woman, yeah. But if I turned around, if I met her, yeah, and I said, oh, you know who you remind me of? Oh, Nella Rose. She'll be like, what? See how beautiful she is now then? You know, like that. When I say, oh, yeah, you remind me of Nella Rose, she'll say, nah, fire for that. That's what she'll say. But girls will turn around and say, oh, so-and-so is beautiful. Yeah, until you compare them to them. And then, it's a whole different flipping story, mate. If I turned around and told her that she looked like Nella Rose, she'll be fuming, cuz.
You say something that you don't believe.
That's something, man. She's a beautiful black woman.
He loves the drama.
Listen, Nella is not on my level. No way. You heard her?
Bro?
I'm waiting for her to ask. That's why.
You have to answer with the cards. You lift up a yes or a no.
Hey, that's amazing, bro. Man said he's not on my level, yeah. But you know what it is, yeah? Mandem, you know what you need to realize? Yeah? A below average woman, yeah, will get more man than a celebrity gets gal, bro. You gotta understand. Like, the man them, and I'm talking about in the top 1%, because if you think, yeah, that Drake and Chris Brown and them man are not smashing things that have 1,000 followers on Instagram, then you got it wrong. Like, them man can smash anything they want pretty much. And these things that are below average that have 1,000 followers on Instagram, don't think that these men are not smashing them as well. Because they're smashing anything, bro. Like they're smashing anything, bro. So these below average things are getting more man than these superstars are getting gal, bro. It's not a fair playing field. The game is rigged. And this is why, yeah. And this is why women get more respect from turning down sex, because they don't need to do anything to get offered sex, bro. For men to get offered sex, they have to provide something, bro. Like it's not even a balanced. It's not balanced. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're a hoe as a woman, yeah, all you've done is you've just taken the easy way out. That just means that you've said yes more times than you said no. Bro,
What? Why is it such a strong no? And why is it in my face?
Huh?
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because I've done it once,
Yeah.
and you are what you eat. I felt like a pussy. Listen, I've done it once. Gangster card in the bin. Fears.
He's passionate about it. Why would you feel like a pussy?
Because you are what you eat, and I ate it once, and I'm so angry at myself for that because I was such a rude boy before that day.
I mean, I don't think it necessarily changes.
I was a
who
gangster
you-
before that
You
day.
can still be a gangster and, you know, please a woman.
But you can still please a woman without.
But I feel like if you want to please a woman, you will please her in any way and in every way.
But if we was together, obviously I've done it once, so I might be able to get twanged again. Innit?
he's backtracking. He's backtracking. Hey, man said I've done it once. I might be able to do it again. He's backtracking, bro. This is the thing. He's on the fence, bro. That tells me he's doing it, fam.
What if you was with someone and they said, well, I won't do it until you do it?
That's fine.
None of us are having it.
None of us. I'll just go out the door and get it.
Did you just openly say you just cheat?
It depends on what you think cheating is.
I mean, going away from your relationship and getting sexual pleasure elsewhere is cheating in every language.
But if you're not getting head at home,
Yeah.
I feel like you're entitled to get that.
Okay, so for your woman, she's not getting head at home. She can go and get it
It's not
elsewhere.
the same, though.
So you would
What, he
allow
said
your
yeah?
woman to leave the house.
Get a pum pum.
He's
shot.
not saying that. He
and you
don't
would
he
feel
don't
no
believe
way
that.
about another man.
Gunshot
darling.
still, but I'm saying if you go and do that and you don't get caught, it's fine, innit?
Man said gunshot still. He don't believe that. He don't believe that. I can't lie. He doesn't believe that. That can't run, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man, them are too territorial with their gal, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's a no thing, innit? It's a no thing. I'll be real. He's definitely running banter there. He don't mean it. You can't go nowhere. And again, yeah, men and women are not the same. You know, like that. Men and women are not the same. But you know what it is, yeah? What's happened is, yeah, this woke nonsense, yeah, has convinced women, yeah, that sex is the same for them as it is for men when it's not. You know them ones. So what that's done is they're saying, yeah, well, if you can get this, then I should get that. Nah, sorry, that's not how it works, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, it's a biological need for us, yeah. A need for us, yeah, to do certain things. It's not a biological need for a lot of these things, bro. That's why a lot of these things are happy to just get attention, yeah, from man, and that's it, bro. That's it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the funny thing is, yeah, if that wasn't the case, yeah, when you look at the numbers for like OnlyFans and stuff like that, the OnlyFans subscribers are all men. When you look at all the people that are watching like corn, yeah, like bro, the percentage of users that are men and women, bro, who's it higher for, bro? It's the men, overwhelmingly, bro. Do you know what I mean? But you know what it is? These man, they lie and they say, oh yeah, like the female sex drive and the men's. It's not comparable, blood. It's not comparable.
You know fetishes?
No.
No feet,
No fetishes.
no role
Why for
play.
fetishes? Why for fetishes?
Well, you might just enjoy something.
Yeah, no, why for fetishes?
So what if she likes to dress up?
Then
Nah.
that's cool.
Would you like that?
Yeah, that's fine. But it's not my fetish.
It's not your thing.
Yeah,
What
no,
is
no,
your
I'm saying
thing?
it's not my fetish.
Nah, the dress up thing's weird to me. I can't lie, bro. I can't lie. The dress up thing is weird. You know them, man. You see them dress up brothers, you're gonna see them. You see when they release that Epstein list in January, you're gonna see all them dress up brothers in there with Diddy and them. You know them, man. Man, I don't like the dress up thing. The dress up thing's weird. You know like that. You know a man do the schoolgirl thing. That's crazy. You know when you deep, yeah, when Britney Spears done her first video and she done the schoolgirl thing and she was in the school uniform and all them dirty old brothers was rubbing one out to that, bro. Yo, blood, that's crazy. Man don't like any of them dress ups, bro. Man don't like none of that. Horrendous. Do you know what I mean? Bro, this is what it is, bro. Man don't like the dress up things, bro. The thing is with me, like I said, I'm a practical guy. Like, even with my gym stuff, yeah, bro, I've got the same gym clothes, yeah. I've got 8 sets of the same clothes. The exact same clothes. Because I found my hooded vest and my shorts that I like. And it's easy for laundry. You can just dash it all in the laundry at the same time, bro. And it's just the same shit. That's what I like. You know, like that. So when the thing's trying to dress up and do all these different things, I'm like, it's coming off anyway. What's the point? I'll be real. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man's not really looking at the clothes, if we're being honest. You know what I'm saying? Because if the body's not cold, yeah, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. Do you know what I'm saying? You might as well put a bin bag on, bro, if your body's dead. Do you understand? And that's what it is. And that's what I said about them fat donnies in designer clothes, fam. It's just like, bro, if you ain't got the right physique, it doesn't matter what kind of clothes you're wearing. You look like a fat mess. So if a thing's got a banging body, yeah, cool. But if she's got lingerie on, it's like, bro, you might as well take it off anyway, because now I see the body, bro. That's what I'm here for. Man's not here for the clothes, fam.